The first sit I'm going to talk about is Taylor Heinecke. Heinecke gets the nod against the Packers due to Carson Wentz being out with a broken finger. The Packers are only allowing 180 yards passing to opposing quarterbacks, which rank number 1 in the NFL. Heinecke is going to struggle in his first start this season. Stay far away from Heinecke in Week 7. The next sit will be Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson just isn't looking good lately. This week, he's going against the Broncos defense, who's ranked number 7 in fewest yards allowed to opposing quarterbacks. I think the front 7 of the Broncos will be in Zach Wilson's face all game, just making it difficult for him to find his receivers. Wilson is an absolute sit for me in Week 7. My last sit is Trevor Lawrence. Last year, you wouldn't catch me saying to sit someone against the Giants defense, but I have to give it to them. They actually look good this year. They are only allowing 205 yards passing a game to opposing quarterbacks, which is 4th best in the NFL thus far. This should be a good game overall, but I do see a few interceptions in Lawrence's future. If you have a better option this week, I would for sure bench Lawrence this week. The first start at quarterback in Week 7 that I'm going to talk about is Joe Burrow. Burrow gets a juicy matchup against the Falcons team who can't stop anyone from throwing for a ton of yardage. The Falcons are currently giving up 291 passing yards per game, which is 2nd worst in the NFL. Burrow has some of the most electric set of wide receivers who should be able to find plenty of holes in that defense. Fire up Burrow with confidence in Week 7. The next start will be Matt Ryan. Oh geez. What can I really say about Matt Ryan? He can be so bad, but with a matchup against the Titans who give up the most passing yards to opposing quarterbacks in the NFL, with a receiver like Michael Pittman Jr., it's just too good to pass up. No matter how nauseous it makes me, I'm going to say start Matt Ryan this week. The last start I'm going to talk about is Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G has been playing well since taking over from Trey Lance. Now he gets a matchup against the Chiefs, who are going to be scoring quite a bit of points, so Garoppolo is going to need to throw the ball against this team who gives up the 5th most passing yards to opposing quarterbacks this season. You see, I see Jimmy G having a very solid fantasy day in Week 7. Now on to the Bengal Tiger Start of the Week. The Bengal Tiger Start of the Week is going to be Justin Herbert. Last week, Herbert attempted 57 passes, and I'll say that once again for those in the back. 57 passes! Going against the Seahawks this week should be straight blood massacre. There is no way on earth that the Seahawks can actually slow down Herbert, let alone stop him. Herbert is by far my favorite quarterback in Week 7.